Warning: this video contains disturbing visuals and audio that may be distressing. Viewer discretion is advised. Watch at your own risk.
Mary Kay Letourneau was born in California in 1962. She was raised in a politically active family. Her father was a well-known conservative politician. Mary appeared to lead a typical life and eventually went on to become a teacher, which was a role she took seriously. In her professional life, she was seen as a dedicated educator who wanted to make a difference in her students' lives. However, under the surface, she struggled with personal issues, including marital troubles, which may have played a part in the later events. In 1996, while working as a 6th grade teacher, Mary formed a connection with a student named Vili Fualaau. Vili was only 12 years old at the time, and Mary was 34, a married mother of 4. Their relationship began as a mentorship, but took a deeply troubling turn when it developed into something inappropriate. The two grew close in ways that were unacceptable, especially given Mary's position of power and responsibility. This bond led to an emotional and physical relationship that would later shock the world. At first, those around them noticed Mary and Vili's closeness, but could not imagine the extent of it. Friends and colleagues thought of her as a dedicated teacher who saw potential in her students. But in Vili's case, this admiration turned into something that crossed all ethical lines. Mary's relationship with Vili did not stay hidden for long. In 1997, someone reported them to the authorities after witnessing an encounter between the two. Mary was arrested, and the news of a teacher-student relationship became a media sensation. The case shocked the public, partly because of the age difference and the imbalance of power between a teacher and her student. Despite the gravity of the situation, Mary initially received a sentence of just 6 months in jail, with conditions to undergo counseling and stay away from Vili. However, she did not follow the court's orders and was caught with him shortly after her release. This violation led to her serving a much longer sentence of over 7 years. Mary's relationship with Vili resulted in the birth of 2 daughters. The first was born before her initial arrest, and the second during her prison sentence. Both children were raised primarily by Vili's family, as Mary's incarceration made it impossible for her to be with them. Her imprisonment kept her apart from her children during critical early years, a separation that added another layer of tragedy to this story. This aspect of their relationship deeply affected the families involved. Vili was thrust into a fatherhood he was far from prepared for, while Mary's family had to come to terms with her actions and the impact on her children. The long-term effects on her daughters remain personal, but the case has undoubtedly left an imprint on their lives. After Mary was released from prison in 2004, she and Vili surprised the public by resuming their relationship and even getting married the following year. By then, Vili was legally an adult, which allowed them to pursue a life together without legal restrictions. The couple's marriage was highly publicized, and for years, they insisted their relationship was genuine. They gave multiple interviews, sharing their story and attempting to normalize what many considered deeply unsettling. In 2017, after 12 years of marriage, Vili filed for legal separation. This decision marked a turning point as he cited emotional struggles and unresolved issues stemming from the unique challenges of their relationship. The separation wasn't straightforward, as both seemed to maintain a connection even after parting ways, a dynamic that kept the public curious. In 2020, Mary was diagnosed with stage 4 colon cancer. She struggled with her health, receiving care from family and friends, including Vili, who remained involved despite their separation. Her illness became a time for reflection, and some close to her shared that Mary expressed remorse for the choices she had made, recognizing the hurt her actions caused. Mary passed away in July 2020 at the age of 58, bringing an end to a complex and troubling story. Her death brought a wave of sympathy from some and continued criticism from others, illustrating the lasting divide her case created in public opinion. The Mary Kay Letourneau case remains one of the most controversial teacher-student cases in recent history. It highlights the importance of boundaries, the lasting impact of early trauma, and the complexities of love and control. For some, this case is a reminder of the responsibility adults have when it comes to protecting young people. For others, It's a story about forgiveness and resilience. Share your thought in the comment. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe. See you in the next episode of Secret Trails.